Hello, assalamu alaikum. Today I will presenting my final year project presentation. My project title is Regional Sentiment and Civic Engagement Index, an artificial intelligence driven framework for smart governance and sustainable policy decision making. Here is our table of content. Introduction, objectives, methodology, RSCEI score calculation, civic engagement analysis, dataset, technologies, why is logistic regression, expected outcomes and benefits, user interface, existing and proposed comparison, research novelty, and conclusion. Meet our team. I am Imran Hussain. My supervisor is Dr. Nurbani Jainuddin, and moderator is Dr. Jageshwari Sufyan. Introduction. First of all, the main objectives of this project is to analyze public opinion from textual dataset using artificial intelligence and neural language processing. Unlike traditional sentiment analysis systems, my proposed framework also measures civic engagement and combines both into a single indicator called RSCEI score. The system uses the Kaggle Twitter entity sentiment analysis dataset. After pre-processing the data, sentiment is analyzed using VADER. TF-IDF converts text into numerical feature, and logistic regression validates the sentiment classification. And then finally, the system calculates the RSCI score and visualize the result through an interactive dashboard and to support evidence-based policy decision making and smart governance. These are the main objectives in this project. Develop an AI-based sentiment analysis framework, measure civic engagement from textual data, generate the regional sentiment and civic engagement index, apply machine learning for model validation, visualize analytical results through an interactive dashboard, and support smart governance with policy recommendation. This is the main methodology in this project. First of all, I upload dataset in this system, and then data pre-processing. I in this section remove stop word, URL, and noisy and duplicate data, and then process neural language processing, and then use better sentiment analysis, and then civic engagement measure, and then TF-IDF feature extraction. Uh, because the machine learning language do not understand textual data. So that I use TF-IDF feature extraction algorithm for understand this data. Then logistic regression for validation and RSCEI score calculation, database visualization, and policy recommendation. This is the RSCEI score calculation. RSCEI combines public sentiment and civic engagement into the single index. This is the formulation. And this formulation sentiment score range from -1 to +1 using VADER analysis. And civic engagement ranges from 0 to 100 based on civic related keyword. In this formulation, the weighted value are determined through experimental calibration supported by finding from the literature. A higher weight 40 was assigned to sentiment because it directly reflects public opinion, and which while civic engagement 0.6 was normalized to ensure the balanced contribution to the final RSCEI score, and higher RSCEI value indicates stronger civic participation and more positive public sentiment and supporting better policy decision. The civic engagement measurement. Civic engagement is measured by detecting civic-related keywords like community, education, health, environment, government, public participation, and social development. Dataset. In this project, I use Twitter entity sentiment analysis dataset, and this is the English language dataset and format CSV. Record approximately 1,000 plus textual samples. Moreover, price 73,000 data in this dataset contains public twist and user opinion related to different entities. And the main purpose of the data set and sentiment analysis and civic engagement evaluation. Technologies used. In this project, I use Python programming and framework Flux. And text processing, I use neural language processing. And for sentiment analysis, I use VADER. And machine learning language, I use TF-IDF, transfer frequency, term frequency, and inverse document frequency, and logistic regression. Visualization, Matplotlib, chart, JS, and word cloud. And I develop in front-end development. I use HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Why I use logistic regression? Because logistic regression is a simple and efficient, suitable for text classification, fast to train, easy to encrypt. It validates sentiment classification and evaluates model performance, expected outcomes and benefits. Classify public sentiment as positive, negative, and neutral. Measure civic engagement level and generate the regional sentiment and civic engagement index. Provides interactive dashboard visualization, support evidence-based policy recommendation, and then assign government is a smart governance and sustainable decision making. This is the user interface in this project. In this interface, we see that there is a total records, positive, negative, neutral, RSCEI score, and accuracy. In this visualization, we see that accuracy is 69.33%. The logistic regression model achieved an accuracy of 69.33, indicating acceptance classification performance for a baseline sentiment analysis model. The level of accuracy is sufficient to determine the feasibility of proposed RSCEI framework and support its uses from regional sentiment and civic engagement analysis. This another interface is upload CSV dataset, automatically AI-based analytical interface, and this is the comparison RSCEI compare CV engagement across region. And these are the sentiment distribution. So overall, public opinion, positive, negative, and neutral, using pie chart. And there is the word cloud. Word cloud highlights frequency discussed topic, which topic is more important. Existing system versus proposed comparison. We see that existing system is more limitation. Sentiment analysis, okay, and civic engagement policy implementation system governance regional in-depth not identified. And in my proposed RSCEI comparison framework analyze all of feature. The research novelty. The main novelty of this research is, unlike traditional sentiment analysis system, the proposed RSCEI framework integrates sentiment analysis with civic engagement, generated regional engagement index, provides policy recommendations, support evidence-based governance, and combines artificial intelligence, neural language processing, and machine learning in the single framework. And in conclusion, the proposed RSCEI framework extends traditional sentiment analysis by integrating civic engagement assessment into a unified intelligent platform that generates RSCEI score, provides meaningful insight for policymakers, supporting evidence-based decision and making a smart governance. Thank you for your attention. And now I show my project. This is our source code. When I run this main file, okay, this is my home page in my project. Research methodology and platform feature. And when I click start analysis, then show upload dataset page. Then I click training dataset. Click okay. Then I click upload and analyze, and then show which page. This is the dashboard in which dataset visualization. Um, In this phase dashboard, we see that and the total records positive, which positive, negative, neutral, and SEC score and accuracy. And the sentiment distribution, how many positive, negative, and neutral. And these are SEC score comparison regional wise, development, rural, semi-rural, and urban regional wise. And the word cloud analysis, which word is very important in the data set, and confusion matrix, predictive level and true level, visualization, and policy recommendation, and the top keyword analysis in this dataset, and then research finding, and then there's finally the summary of the research in this dataset. Okay, thank you for